Feeling a chill, Magic?
You could say that. I've been staring at the night sky, trying to figure it out.
Figure what out?
You're observant, Hunter. You tell me.
You were trying to figure out how to bring Wanda back.
Close, Hunter. But no. Something much more...
Sinister.
When I was holding the transdimensional door for you back there, I sensed something was at the docks with you.
What did you see, Illyana?
I did not see, I said. I sensed something there. But that's not the only thing I sensed today.
Oh?
Something has shifted in Limbo, but I cannot quite put my finger on it. All I know is that whatever is happening is also strangely familiar to me. And when all you knew was darkness and despair growing up, that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity is not just a warning sign, but an alarm bell.
I know what you mean.
Yes, you understand. Not many. I'd like to be... I still have a... I will...
What's up, Big H?
Whenever we foil Hydra's plans, an angel gets its wings.
I appreciate this time away from the Forge. Despite Tony's complaints, a bit of soldering is far less effort than wrestling a demon into daily submission.
I understand. Keeping that demon in check is tougher than the others can imagine.
Mr. Reyes can imagine. He's the only one with an inkling of the malignant power within. Which is the lengthy way to say I should relax now and again to maintain vigilance.
You often say it.
I refuse to dignify. To do so would prove me incapable, which is quite...
You are doing it on...
Allow me to rebuke your slander with a dozen refutations. Point the first.
Stop.
As... Let...
Good day, Hunter.
Noble Oshler guides my path.
I'm glad to see you're getting comfortable with the words of power, Hunter. If you're going to continue our little investigation of the Abbey, they'll be vital to your success.
Investigation?
A side project, but a potentially transformative one. With my blessing, Wanda was working to uncover what may be the most powerful.
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing in here?
Standing in the library?
I've given you free rein so you could get back on your feet, but I never thought you'd pull something like this.
What is it you think I am doing, exactly?
Don't be coy. It does not suit you. I told you how hard it's been since we lost Agatha. Instead of letting it rest, you decide to reopen the wound?
Oh, Sarah. I never thought of this place like that.
Of course you didn't. And now, it's done. Why should I ever stand in your way?
That anger wasn't meant for you, dear. You know that, right? Don't hold it against Sarah.
She may try to mask her feelings, but you know she is struggling with what happened. Why are you hiding from her?
For most people, the captivating relationships of their lives are formed over a matter of days and years. Sarah and I spent centuries together exploring this world, fighting the darkness, watching cities and even nations form and then crumble. And yet we persevered, together.
You still have not answered my question.
It may be difficult to understand, but she needs this time. Sending Wanda away, sealing the library, that elaborate memorial she conjured up, she didn't waste any time trying to bury what happened.
You are right. I do not understand.
It isn't up to me to reveal myself. It's up to her to accept what happened and allow herself to grieve. When that happens, we'll see each other again, but not before.
I trust you will do what is right for Sarah. So, what is it you are looking at here?
Yes, we should get back to the real reason I asked you to meet me here. Wanda's journal. The Abbey grounds have a great deal of history. Many of its secrets remain hidden, even after all this time.
Even to you?
Even to me. Wanda had taken to exploring the grounds in search of a strange energy we both sensed. Knowing that Sarah had no intention of waking you to investigate, Wanda felt it was up to her to take your place. Of course, being the clever girl that she is, her notes are written in an ancient, transient cipher that I've only just begun to understand. Have a look at the first entry. I'm sure it still seems a bit cryptic, but Wanda was definitely onto something. If you remember my altar, that's where she was conducting her experiments.
An investigation that involves experiments. Why do I feel like you were going to get me into trouble?
Since when has that ever stopped you? Let's meet out at the altar. I'll try to do a better job of explaining from there. Charlie will show you the way if you've forgotten.
goddess must be busy. That is something. Must not be her purview. Oster smiles upon me. The goddess of order approves. An elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar. This looks like a fairy ring. She does not see it happening.
Like most things on the grounds here, there's more to this place than meets the eye. Do you remember the words I taught you as a child?
Are you going to make me say it?
Humor an old, dead woman.
Hocus pocus.
You haven't lost your touch, dear. The words may be simple, but these plinths won't appear for just anyone. Each represents one of the basic elements, their power activated only by the elemental rods they would normally be holding.
And where are the elemental rods now?
Scattered to the wind, unfortunately. A side effect of Wanda's experiments here.
Let me guess.
That's right. I want you to find the missing rods and return them here. Hopefully, as I decipher Wanda's journal, her notes will aid in the search.
But you have not actually told me what the greater purpose is here. What are we doing this for?
All in good time, dear. In fact, I don't... But there is one more thing before I head back to the library.
An arcane key?
Just a little something. A token for your efforts so far. The key can be used to open that chest nearby. Like so many other oddities around here, those chests tend to appear before those who deserve them most. Make yourself that person.
That seems intentionally vague.
It's more fun that way, isn't it?
Magic still holds. What was Wanda up to here? Perhaps I should try this somewhere else. One more to go. The goddess disagrees.
I see you found one of the elemental rods. If you'd like to keep going, you may keep searching for more.
The gods are fickle. She believes in our purpose. Blessings of the goddess. rubble looks loose. The goddess disagrees. Must not be her purview. I was always drawn to this place as a child, but somehow I had almost forgotten about it. Ah, I see. What is this? Curious. Interesting. Intriguing. Caretaker hardly spoke of him, but I like to imagine my father was a great hero whose spirit protected these woods. Was I ever really this innocent? Maybe before I started my training. This is which sign? The gods are fickle. Noble Oshter guides my hand. My old fort. I never got the chance to truly know my mother. Only the monster she became. The standing stones. There is powerful magic at work here. She does not see it happening. I need to find the next moon seal. Perhaps a witch from the Salem Coven made this. The great seer known as Endra Moore is buried here. Much like Nico, her powers came dangerously close to crossing the line, but she was among the most loyal of the Midnight Suns. curious.
I should have known you'd wind up here eventually. You were somehow always here as a child.
If only I had known him. And still you masked even this from me. My own father's grave?
It wasn't you I was hiding it from. I've been making a lot of apologies to you lately. Now, they probably don't mean that much. But I am sorry, Hunter. Lilith's relationship with your father went against our ways, our purpose, or so I believed at the time. It was the Elder Gods themselves who first breathed life into us. Human notions like falling in love couldn't possibly be...
And then you...
If only I'd
What?
A great sickness.
With all your power...
Lilith was a gift. In the end, there was no...
Thank you, Sarah. Your time...
Anything?
If only it were always this easy to bring a family together.
Salutations.
Tell me about my father.
Believe it or not, you could thank your father for those good looks of yours. There is a striking resemblance.
I only have the faint...
He was honest. I'm old enough.
But he loved...
He loved her.
And...
You were an unexpected... I know that.
Interesting. goddess of order approves. It is one of the elemental rods. The goddess must be busy. There, finished.
The moon seals are ancient talismans of the old gods. And in your case, they are the keys to unlocking an even greater gift.
Is that why Wanda was here?
Just as we started with you as a child, I allowed Wanda to experiment here, with the hope of focusing her power.
But that is not what happened.
Wanda's connection to the old gods, to Chthon, was not the same as yours.
But you knew this before.
I did. And you should understand.
Then what really happened here?
When Wanda tried to use this moon seal to access the next trial, the Bloodgate didn't. She had visions, both. What started as.
And now I am on the same path.
Beyond the Standing Stones, I doubt you'll have any trouble. The second Bloodgate. I should warn you, Hunter. You may find the trial ahead more difficult than I originally let on. The gods will push you harder.
And if I...
You dust yourself off. Or you train.
And what if I am hurt?
Neither of you will be harmed, dear. That's... The Elder Gods want to see what you're... Well...
Then I should make an attempt.
I'm sure...
I will...
Can that really... After all these years, it is good to see your face again.
Wish I could say the same, Mother. Now enough with this deception and reveal your true form.
But this is my true form. The way I was. You don't remember that, do you? Well, I do.
And taking you out of this world again will be mine.
I had thought the words of power would open your eyes. But I should have known myself.
Yes.
Yes and no.
Wait! Mother! that really her? Good girl, Charlie.
Oh, you are gonna love this. What have you got for me, boss? Let's see what we've got here. What do you think? We are finally getting some decent tech down here. Find more coil, send it my way.